In this video, we will demonstrate how to configure the TigoMaster 2TH wireless ports directly from the PLC. In this example, we will use the Siemens PLC. The first step is to import the GSD file. Let's go to Options, select the Manage General Station Description file. Now let's select the path where the GSD file is located. After selecting the path, we will click on Select Folder. In this example, we will use the expert file as opposed to the previous video when we used the PDCT file, since the expert file allows us to configure the wireless ports. We will click on Install. I've already installed it, so I'll click Cancel. The GSD file will be imported and installed in a Siemens environment. Now we need to add the TigoMaster module to the project. For this step, let's double-click on Devices and Networks. And under the Hardware catalog on the right side, let's click on Other Fields Devices, Profinet I/O, Cortigo, TigoMaster 2TH. Now we can drag the TigoMaster 2TH to the project, and we will link the PLC to the TigoMaster by Profinet. After doing this step, we can double-click on the PLC to see its IP address, and the next step will be to set the IP to the TigoMaster. This is the IP. We will go to Ungrouped Devices, TigoMaster, and select Device Configuration. Under the Ethernet addresses, we will set the IP address to the TigoMaster. In our case, it will be 192.168.1.200. Now we should define our wireless ports. As you know, the TigoMaster 2TH has 16 wireless ports. We can see them here under Device Overview. You can see that by default it's deactivated. We can mark all the lines and click Delete in order to activate the ports. Now let's open the submodule. We can see the different connection types. In our case, since we are using a device that has 8 bytes of PD in and no PD out, we will select the option 8 input plus PQI expert. We will drag it to port number 1 where we connected our device. Under the input address, we can see immediately that the software assigned the addressing between 68 to 76. If we click on it, we can see all the configurations of this port and set the parameters. The slot number, the track number, validation and backup, the slot type, the UID, etc. In our example, we will connect the IFM compressed air meter to port number 1. We will configure the port mode to cyclic, the validation and backup to no device check, the number of retries to be 5 retries, the slot type to single slot, and of course we will enter the unique ID. The next step is to download the application to the PLC. So we will select Download, search for the PLC, and click on Load. The application finished downloading, and now let's go to see the tags for the process data. We will select Show All Tags, As we remember, the addressing that the system assigned was 68 for the first byte and consecutive to the next byte. So let's select the first bytes, for example. Now we can go online. We can see the values of the PDIN. And if we open our Tigo engine, we can see that we are connected to the IFM compressed air meter in port number 1. And indeed, the process data is the same as we could see in the Siemens environment. Thank you for watching this video.